to be among the saints, and it's also a blessing to be among those in the neighborhood who might just be checking out what's going on. And you got a lot of questions, and you got a lot of answers. Some of you all about God, and that's okay. Because you're surrounded by a group of people, young and old, who can teach you about this faith, tell you about how living for Jesus has been going in their life. And I guarantee you, everybody that's in the building that's been walking with Jesus can tell you that their life is sweeter than it was before. And so me and all the rest of the brothers get up here and minister and write these wonderful songs about grace. The next song I want to do, man, is called my album, Life by Stereo. And it came from a story from a young lady that I went to church with and used to sing praise and worship with. And then all of a sudden she stopped coming. So a couple of Sundays went by and I'm like, man, what's good? And I asked her mom and she was like, didn't want to tell me, so I saw the next Sunday her mom finally told me. She said, Maria tried to kill herself. And so this wasn't just a regular chick that just come into church off the streets. This was a chick that was singing praise and worship with me. So I'm like, dang, Lord, what made my sister be at the breaking point? Well, she struggled with something that some of us struggle with, which is called depression. And we live in a fallen world, so some of us got to deal with a lot of mental strongholds, you know what I mean, and mental disability, and that's okay, because all of us are broken in some way. But what happened with her is that she went out with some of her friends, and she tried to smoke and drink and party that thing away. She ended up doing meth, and did it so much that she almost OD'd. And she tried to kill herself. But what I didn't know, this was the second time it had happened. And so when I seen her, and we spoke for a little minute, all that was going through my head was like, sis, like what brought you there? And what it was, she reached for something that could only solve her problems for only a short while. Matter of fact, only for a couple of hours, to try to fix a problem that she'd probably struggle with and have to depend on Jesus for the rest of her life. And so my question I pose to her and you all, when you get through trying all the alternatives, instead of putting and placing your faith in Jesus, what will you do when the thrill is gone? Let's do it. To all those slipping around the streets, maybe you begging, maybe you slinging, maybe you treating your body like a Jezebel, maybe you out there just wasting it. I wrote this song just like for you, just like I was. Listen. Sad and all alone in a place far away from the life we used to know, and now the pain won't go away. 'Cause every time you close your eyes, you can feel the blows from each mistake that you made to search the world of everything it had to offer. You were looking for love, but found disaster, and all your friends have come and gone, leaving you hopeless. the thrill. And you end up in a casket, or you end up brain dead, or you end up with a sexually transmitted disease you can't get rid of. So before your life is ruined by your thrill that is here today and gone tomorrow, trust in the everlasting life, the everlasting words of Jesus. He said he'll give us water to drink and we'll never thirst again. We're not looking at a dude who's speaking just from looking at other people's lives. I used to drink from the same well, picking up sand, thinking it would fill me up, but it left me even with a dry mouth and thirstier. But it wasn't until I trusted the God of heaven to wash me of my filthy sins. You will meet God. You will meet Him when you leave this earth. And so when you do meet Him, I pray that your life was found in Him and you didn't lose it chasing thrills. Next song is called We Need You. Let's do it.